Here, a lot of this is almost a Restamod version. Of course, it's a real Shelby. It's going to bring some money, but it's going to peg the meter like that other one, I'm guessing.
Now, underneath the car, the 9-inch rear axle has a billet front bearing support, and of course the yoke is also billet steel. So a lot of aftermarket stuff from stem to stern on this one here. Interesting twist.
If this had been a regular garden variety Mustang, go ahead. I would thoroughly endorse what they've done here. But this was a Shelby.
Yeah, I'm not arguing. I agree with you.
Great value. Let's don't lose sight of it just because we just sold that KR.
Or 500.
Who's
whistling right now? 110, thank you. Now 120. 120. Oh, I've got 110, you got 120. 115, bid 120. I'm going to go to 115, 20, you're out the back.
You know, the big difference between a Ford 427 and the 428 is that the 427 actually was a short stroke, large bore motor, whereas the 428 is a small bore, long stroke motor. The 28 is more of a Thunderbird type motor. The 27 has NASCAR roots. This is a serious engine.
It might be a little bit of a Restamod ceiling here, because it's going to cost you 50 grand to put it back to pure Shelby spec if you wanted to go that way with it and maximize its potential.
The guy might have thought to himself, hey, I got to find a 428. I don't have the original block. What am I going to do? You know, maybe he just created a good situation out of a bad one with this. I don't know.
Front disc brake set to the car from a 71 vintage Lincoln. Interior completely insulated. Best sound dampening, heat insulation materials available. 110.
I guess we assume these guys have everything they need when they get the car, but this could have been a bombed out roach that he started with, you know?
It's also missing the original steering wheel, which itself on a 67 Shelby is about a $5,000 to $6,000 piece.
Into our 7th hour here on speed at the Barrett Jackson Collector Car Auction.
Well, time's up.
You almost look at a group of spectators or bidders and tell who's interested. Everybody will be looking around, and the one guy who's interested will be staring right at the stage. He's saying maybe, he's saying no. There it goes.
Fully priced at that. Nice car, but that's all the money in that particular configuration.
132.5. Now coming to the stage is CNN's Warrior 1. That Hummer that saw duty embedded with American forces in Iraq in 2003. Saw heavy action over there in the Middle East, came back, was restored and upgraded, and will now be placed up for sale to generate funds. All the proceeds from the sale will go to the Fisher House Foundation, serving our military.
510,000. I apologize. Thank you. 510,000.
Thank you for the clarification. Thank you again.
Well, we have an adjusted price now on that pair of Corvette tankers. $510,000 is the hammer price. $510,000.
All of the things that we need to talk about that would take way too much time. Let's just look at it this way. This vehicle came from Kuwait.
It was with our armed services over in Kuwait, with the CNN journalists risking their lives to cover this for the entire world. It was reborn when it got back to the United States. It was rebuilt on overhaul with Chip Bruce and his gang. And here it is at Barrett Jackson to be sold on behalf of CNN for the Fisher House. We've got a little video. Fred, would you run the video? I'll tell you a little bit more about this Hummer. Please pay attention, folks. It's extremely, extremely important.
CNN purchased this Hummer in 2002 from a car dealership in Kuwait. Network producers, video journalists, and correspondents used the vehicle in 2003 when they were embedded with the 1st Battalion, 7th Marines in the war in Iraq. The vehicle came under heavy fire in Baghdad in April 2003 near Baghdad University when coalition forces arrived in the Iraqi capital. This Hummer was restored by Chip Foose in the A-Team on overhauling. CNN will donate the proceeds from the auction to Fisher House, an organization that builds comfort homes for families of hospitalized military personnel.
We have a mission that we've committed ourselves to, and that is to support our troops. They deserve the best we have, and we'll be there as long as we need it to be.
Let's give them a hand. Come on, guys and girls. God bless the USA and every one of you people here at CNN, live on speed, built on overhauling. It doesn't get any better than that. Chip was going to be here with us today, but he had another situation come up. Please bid not with your wallet, but from your heart. But make sure your wallet's big enough. This vehicle will be something we will look back on years from now and will become a part of our American history. Craig, do you want to make a special announcement to some of the folks we have up here?
Well, yes. One that we should all know if we've been watching any of the correspondence from CNN over the years. Wolf Blitzer, welcome here to Barrett Jackson. Got the guys from overhauling here that did the car, or the Hummer. And one of the journalists, here you want,
Scotty McGuinney, cameraman.
And you have one of the images on the Hummer. Yes. It's a very significant vehicle. It's going for a great cause. You know, I can't say enough about this. Everybody has been so great to work with. You know, this vehicle was bought by CNN. It was overhauled on the Learning Channel, and we are now selling it live here on Speed Channel. And everybody's been great doing this for a great cause. So let's raise a lot of money. Sure.
Let me say something about the cause. All of the proceeds from whatever we get for this Hummer, every penny will go to Fisher House. Fisher House does incredible work for all of the men and women in the military, the United States military, who are injured, who are wounded, and their families. They've got a network all over the country. They need this money. They want this money. They deserve it. And let's see what we can do to help the United States men and women of the military.
Ladies and gentlemen, also to reinforce Wolf's point, this check will be written to the Fisher House directly. So bid from your heart. God bless America. Let's make some money for our military and show them what we're all about. And under the largest American flag on the universe. Let's do it.
And it's up for sale. Hamilton now 100% of the proceeds to a wonderful cause. It's up for sale. Hamilton, who'll start the bidding? Hamilton there, 25,000, 50,000. Hamilton, 50, 75, 75, 100. Hamilton, downtown, 150. Hamilton, 2, Hamilton, 3, Hamilton, 3, and CNN, Hamilton, 300. Hamilton, 2 and a half, 3, Hamilton, 3, where are we at? Hamilton, 2 and a half. Hamilton, 200, Hamilton, 2 and a half. Hamilton, 2 and a half. Hamilton, 2 and a half. Hold that car. 2 and a half. 300. Hold that car. Wait a minute. I got an idea. Hang on. Anybody that has fought in a war for this nation, stand up. If you have fought in a war for this nation, stand up.
It's been installed with a 7,500-watt audio system and 6
in the military
LCD television monitors.
Whether you're in a war or not.
Beyond that, the original diesel, the 6.2-liter diesel motor has been replaced with a gasoline-burning 454 GM brake motor.
God bless America. I'm at $250,000 for this CNN. Hamilton, 250, 275, $300,000. Hamilton, 3, Hamilton, 3, Hamilton, 300, Hamilton, 3, Hamilton, 275, Hamilton, 3, Hamilton, 3, Hamilton, 350, Hamilton, 350, Hamilton, 300, 3 and a half, Hamilton, 4, Hamilton, 400, Hamilton, 4, 3 and a half, Hamilton, 4, Hamilton, 3 and a half. All the money goes to help our veterans that are injured and their families. Hamilton, 400, Hamilton, 3 and a half, Hamilton, 375. Now, forward line, you get 400, Hamilton, 375 on the phone, Hamilton, 4, Hamilton, 425, Hamilton, 425, Hamilton, 425, Hamilton, 420. It's not about the truck, it's about our government and our military, the people that started it. 450, 475, Hamilton, 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 475,